Midway University is a private university located in, you guessed it, Midway, Kentucky, in the heart of horse country. It is a beautiful university, and it is experiencing a lot of growth, and we're going to talk about the reasons why with their president. Dr. John Marsden joins us now via Zoom. Dr. Marsden, thank you for your time. I'm going to cut right to the chase here. I've been doing my homework on Midway University, and it's exciting what you're doing. You're growing very rapidly. There's good reason for that. Let's talk a little bit about the undergraduate and graduate degrees that you offer.
Sure, and thank you, John, for having me today. I appreciate the opportunity to talk about the university. We offer many different undergraduate programs. Most of the programs are more professional in nature, which is why our mission statement notes that we provide a career-focused education. You can major in things such as business, nursing, teacher education, criminal justice, equine studies, psychology, just to name a few. At the graduate level, we have 3 different programs. We have an MBA, which has several different concentrations. We also have a Master of Science in Nursing, and we have Master of Education.
5 years of enrollment growth. You guys are really rapidly growing, and that speaks volumes. What do you attribute that to, Doctor? I mean, obviously the campus is growing, the programs are growing, but what do you attribute the attraction to Midway University?
Well, there's a few reasons. At the undergraduate level, we moved from a women's college to full co-education, and so that attracted more students. We've also added, in addition to some of the academic programs, we've added some athletic teams, and that has also helped to drive our undergraduate enrollment. At the graduate level, it's really because we've added a number of different programs. We are also one of the most affordable institutions in the area. Our Master of Education and Master of Science in Nursing, we believe, are the most affordable in the entire state. And at the undergraduate level, we believe that we are the most affordable in the region, that there's maybe only 4 other institutions of the 18 private institutions that have a lower tuition cost than we do.
Yeah, you've been able to remain affordable and avoid tuition increases. A lot of universities have had to endure that. How have you been able to achieve that without bringing up the cost of tuition?
Sure, and we've actually just put out another announcement yesterday that we will not increase tuition or room and board for the 2021-22 academic year. So we'll be able to hold our rates down once again. We did that this year too. And we really attribute that to the fact that we have been living within our means. We keep our expenses down on campus. And we also have been able to increase the volume of students coming to campus. 98% of our students do receive some form of financial aid at the undergraduate level. And that helps add to the affordability factor on our campus too.
Dr. Marsden, I think it's interesting that you're located in the heart of horse country. You have an equine program. You even have an equestrian team. So I think this is really, really cool. And I think it speaks to the love of horse racing, the love of horses, period, thoroughbred horses that exist here in Kentucky. Talk a little bit about that, your equestrian team and the equine program.
Sure. Equine program is offered at the undergraduate level. It's also a concentration in our MBA program, Equine Management. At the undergraduate level, there are different areas of concentration. We have science and then also more of a business focus with management. And then we have equine rehab, which I think is only one of 3 programs like that in the country. We have all of our facilities on campus. So our campus is 200 acres. In addition to being a university, it's a working horse farm. And as a result, students are able to roll out of bed in the morning, come from the residence halls, head to the barns at the ungodly hour of 7 a.m., help with our barns and our herd, and they're able to get that experience entirely on campus without having to drive to another location.
Dr. Marsden, it seems the theme of Midway University is growth. We talked about the growth in enrollment. If you could talk a little bit more about the new buildings, the new construction, the new facilities, you've got to be excited about that.
We're very excited, and because of our rapid and significant growth, we have actually made some improvements on campus, both with renovations and also some new buildings in order to sustain that growth. We're not building so students will come, we're building so that the students will actually stay on campus. So we have a new athletic field house that added an auxiliary gym, elevated walking track and weight room, coaches' offices. We have a new baseball stadium, which is the Tracy Farmer Dawn Ball Stadium, the Hunter Field House. We have renovated one of our older buildings from the 1800s and returned it to campus housing because we needed to add additional beds on campus. And then Mars Hall, which is a building from 1941, was also renovated to create an admissions welcome center, which is now known as the Ann J. Bowling Welcome Center, and to also consolidate all administrative offices in one building. All of those changes have helped with repurposing space, adding space. All of that's been useful during the pandemic as well, but it has helped us to sustain that growth that we've had and added some much needed amenities for our student population.
Dr. Marsden, when you talk to parents and potential future students and they're looking at options, what do you tell them when they say, why should I choose Midway University? Why would that be a good fit for my son or daughter? What is your answer to that question?
Sure, and most families are concerned about jobs and careers, and we talk about our career-focused mission statement that many of our majors are professional in nature. We have an Office of Career Services that helps with job placement and internships. We also talk about the affordability of our education. We talk about the safety of our campus. We are located in a rural location in horse country, but we are not isolated. We're 1 mile from Interstate 64, can be in downtown Lexington in 20 minutes. And we're called Midway because we are located midway between Lexington and Frankfort. So we have the amenities of the larger cities, but at the same time have the safety and bucolic setting that is very important to families right now.
Dr. Marsden, it has been a true pleasure to talk to you, learn more about Midway University. There's their website on the screen. Dr. Marsden, you were fantastic. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to you and yours.
And same to you too. Thank you for having me today.
Once again, that's the president of Midway University, Dr. John Marsden. All right, coming up here, if you're thinking about remodeling your bathroom, hold on here because we've got a deal for you. We'll talk about that next on Wave 3 Listens Live.